Hello everyone, thank you for letting me join you via video today. I have been a part of Delta Epsilon Iota for 6 years now. I have seen this organization grow and evolve and spread out across the country. I've had the privilege of working with each DEI chapter, traveling to universities around the country, and meeting thousands of students. Based on my experience, I can tell you that one of the best things you can do as a college student is to get involved with student organizations. Here's a little bit of data to illustrate this point. This past year, my executive director and I conducted a survey in collaboration with the Career Center at Rutgers University. We asked employers representing every possible field from every region of the country about their hiring preferences. We presented our finding at the annual conference of the National Association of Colleges and Employers. We found that 95% of the employers preferred to hire students with leadership experience in student organizations. Many actually ranked this experience higher than GPA, and naturally we wanted to know why. Part of our presentation at the conference included a discussion with the audience. The employers that attended said that grades were indeed important and that they were looking for smart students to hire, but they also said that they wanted to see other characteristics, like being able to work well in a team setting. These qualities, they said, are difficult to see by just looking at someone's grades. It is extracurricular activities like involvement in student organizations that best showcase these other important skills. As an honors student, you have already shown that you can get good grades, and that's why we invited you to join. Now that you're a part of DEI, we'd like to give you an opportunity to show off these other skills by becoming an active member of this chapter. So, how can you do this? The best way to be an active member is to attend chapter meetings and participate in chapter programming. In addition to improving your resume and gaining those skills that employers are looking for, you will find that getting involved with DEI is an immensely rewarding experience that opens you up to opportunities that you would never know existed. One of the main reasons you should go to chapter meetings is that other people go to chapter meetings too. It is other people and those connections that you make with other people that are going to open doors for you. An example of this from my life is that personally, I am involved with several organizations in Atlanta where I live. I happen to be really interested in policy and local politics, so I became involved in civic organizations and my neighborhood association. I have met so many people at meetings in the past 2 years, it is unbelievable. Every meeting that I attend, something happens that makes me happy that I went. Sometimes I learn something new, sometimes I meet a new person. A few months ago, I got a last-minute invitation to a community meeting about a transportation project that I'd been involved with. And I almost didn't go that night, but after the meeting, I ended up being introduced to my state senator and talking with her for about an hour. A few weeks later, she invited me to lunch, and then to another meeting. I went to that meeting too, and ended up spending the afternoon with a dozen state representatives, including the Deputy Minority Whip of the Georgia House. And for someone like me who is interested in politics and policy, it was a dream come true. And it was all because I made a habit of going to meetings and participating in organizations. Being involved in any organization and regularly attending meetings will open doors for you too. You have a great opportunity here to get involved with DEI. I can't predict what sort of doors will open for you when you become involved, but I guarantee that you will be happy you did. I want to leave you with a bit of related advice, and that is to be good to your future self by doing the right things now, and by creating good habits for yourself now. My high school principal, who was also my English teacher, writes a blog about popular fiction that I follow. He recently wrote about an idea that really resonated with me, and I'd like to share it with you. The following excerpt is from a book called Devils in Exile by a guy named Chuck Hogan. Hogan wrote Prince of Thieves, which the Ben Affleck movie The Town is based on. And the character speaking here is named Brad Royce, and what follows is his philosophy of life as explained to Neil Maven. The Tomorrow Man theory. It's pretty basic. Today, right here, you are who you are. Tomorrow, you will be who you will be. Each and every night, we lie down to die, and each morning we arise, reborn. Now, those who are in good spirits, with strong mental health, they look out for their tomorrow man. They eat right today, they drink right today, they go to sleep today, also that tomorrow man, when he awakes, reborn as today man, thanks yesterday man. He looks upon him fondly as a child might a good parent. He knows that someone, himself, was looking out for him. He feels cared for, loved, in a word. And now he has a legacy to pass on to his subsequent selves. But those who are in a bad way, with poor mental health, they constantly leave messes for tomorrow man to clean up. They eat whatever the hell they want, drink like the night will never end, and then fall asleep to forget. They don't respect Tomorrow Man because they don't think through the fact that Tomorrow Man will be them. So they wake up, new Today Man, groaning at the disrespect Yesterday Man showed them, wondering, why does that guy, myself, keep punishing me? But they never learn and instead come to settle for that behavior, eventually learning to ask nothing and expect nothing of themselves. They pass along these same bad habits tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and it becomes psychologically genetic, like a curse. So, my advice to you is to start creating habits for yourself, good habits, habits that you can pass on to your future selves. Furthermore, start avoiding bad habits now that will haunt you down the road. Do for your Tomorrow Man what you would have wanted your Yesterday Man to do for you. You should expect a lot of yourself and hold yourself to a high standard. You all have goals in life, and I'm sure a general idea of how to achieve those goals. One of the easiest good habits that you can start right now is to get involved with DEI and start regularly attending chapter meetings. I promise you that you'll be happy you did, and that your Tomorrow Man will thank you. Thanks.